5. Bloody Blasts, The Hidden Jihad of the Abdallah Azzam Brigades, Nasher True Crime 2025, and Serial Killer, What if a ghost from the Afghan Jihad rose to unleash hell on modern battlegrounds, targeting embassies and civilians in a bid for a caliphate that never came? In November 2013, two suicide bombers turned Beirut streets into a blood-soaked nightmare, killing 23 innocents in a flash of fire and shrapnel. A chilling declaration from a shadowy al-Qaeda offshoot that fooled intelligence agencies for years. Chapter 1, The Phantom Awakens, Fade In on the Dusty Plains of Iraq, 2009. Salah al-Qarawi, a battle-hardened Saudi with scars from al-Qaeda's Iraqi campaigns, gathers a ragtag band of jihadists. They're not just fighters, they're ideologues, naming their group after Abdallah Azzam, the Palestinian scholar who mentored Osama bin Laden and preached holy war against Soviet invaders in the 1980s. Azzam, assassinated in a mysterious 1989 car bombing, some whisper by bin Laden himself to eliminate a rival, becomes their patron saint. But here's the twist. Azzam despised sectarian violence, yet his brigades would drown the Middle East in it. Al-Qarawi's vision: expel Western infidels from Iraq, topple secular regimes, and impose Sharia law through bombings and ambushes. With fewer than 300 fighters by 2023, they operate like phantoms, drawing shadowy support from loose networks in Europe and the Middle East. Smuggling funds, recruits, and explosives across borders. Branches sprout. The Ziyad al-Jarrah battalions in Lebanon, named after a 9/11 hijacker, a chilling nod to global terror. Yusuf al-Uyairi in the Arabian Peninsula, and Marwan Haddad in Gaza. Surprisingly, the name Abdallah Azzam Brigades had been invoked years earlier for unrelated atrocities like the 2005 Sharm el-Sheikh bombings that slaughtered 88 tourists in Egypt. A name of convenience for freelance jihadists, blurring the lines of accountability. Al-Qarawi, branded one of Saudi Arabia's most wanted in 2009, evades capture until a U.S. drone strike maims him in Pakistan. He limps home only to be arrested, forcing a leadership shuffle that would unleash the group's deadliest phase. Chapter 2, Rockets in the Night Cut to the Lebanese Border, 2009. The brigades announce themselves with a bang, literally. Rockets streak from southern Lebanon into Israel, slamming into civilian areas and igniting fears of a new intifada. It's their debut video claim, "We are the soldiers of Abdallah Azzam." More follow in 2010 and 2011, including Grad missiles targeting Ashkelon and Zikim military base, vowing to liberate Palestinian land. But the surprises mount. In 2010, they strike far afield, a suicide bombing on the Japanese oil tanker M-Star in the Strait of Hormuz, ripping a hole in the hull and nearly sparking an environmental catastrophe. Why Japan? To choke global energy flows and hit Western allies. Meanwhile, in Pakistan, they bombed the Pearl Continental Hotel in Peshawar, killing aid workers and locals amid the rubble, retaliation for drone strikes that felled their allies. Victims' families recount the horror: mangled bodies pulled from debris, dreams shattered in seconds. One survivor, a hotel clerk, lost both legs, whispering, "They turned paradise into hell for a cause I never understood." By 2012, the U.S. designates them a foreign terrorist organization, freezing assets and hunting networks. Yet under new leader Majid bin Mohammed al-Majid, a Lebanese with ties to Fatah al-Islam and al-Qaeda, the group pivots to sectarian war, fueled by Syria's civil strife. Chapter 3, Embassy of Death, November 19, 2013. Beirut's Bir Hassan neighborhood buzzes with morning traffic. Suddenly, a motorbike rider detonates outside the Iranian embassy gates, a human bomb shredding guards and passers-by in a hail of nails and fire. Seconds later, a parked car erupts in a massive blast, crumpling walls and hurling bodies like rag dolls. Blood pools on the pavement. Screams echo as smoke chokes the air. 23 dead, including Iranian cultural attaché Ebrahim Ansari, a father of 3 whose charred remains are identified by his wedding ring. Over 140 wounded, many maimed for life. A Lebanese mother loses her child in the chaos, her grief captured in viral footage. Why us? We were just walking home. The brigades claim it online. Revenge for Iran's backing of Hezbollah in Syria, where Shia forces crush Sunni rebels. Spokesperson Sirajuddin Zurikat boasts of 2 heroes who struck the Iranian party's den. Shocking fact: one bomber was a Palestinian refugee radicalized in Lebanon camps, the other a Lebanese Sunni driven by family losses in Syria, personal vendettas twisted into jihad. Intelligence missed the signs despite al-Majid's growing boldness. Chapter 4, Cultural Carnage Redux, barely 3 months later, February 19, 2014. The same Beirut suburb trembles again. Twin suicide bombers target the Iranian Cultural Center, detonating amid crowds. 11 perish, including bystanders. 130 are injured, with graphic scenes of severed limbs and burning vehicles. A young student, caught in the blast while heading to class, loses her eyesight. The world went black in a roar of fire, all for a war not ours. The brigades double down, vowing more against Shia oppressors. But cracks show. Al-Majid, captured by Lebanese forces in December 2013, dies in custody from kidney failure just days later, fueling conspiracy theories of poison or torture to silence him. Was it natural or a cover-up? His death scatters the group, with Zurikat taking the reins but pledging allegiance to al-Nusra Front, al-Qaeda's Syrian arm. Chapter 5, Shadows Dissolve, or Do They? By 2015, attacks wane. Some fighters defect to ISIS, drawn by its caliphate dreams. Others vanish into Syria's chaos. Designated terrorists by the UN, US, UK, and more, their networks are hunted. Yet, as of 2025, whispers persist. Mentions in online terror lists and geopolitical rants suggest remnants lurk, perhaps rebranded or dormant. The emotional toll lingers. Families of the Beirut dead hold annual vigils, demanding justice for ghosts. Did the brigades truly fade, or are they waiting for the next spark? In a world of endless conflicts, their story warns. Small groups can ignite massive fires,